Yuri.
So mga kapolitika, yun po yung top 14 na first cut dito sa MUPH 2026 dahil nagsimula na po yung elimination round ng Miss Universe Philippines kagabi dito sa kanilang first cut ng competition. So sino-sino ba yung mga nalaglag dito? According sa post ay yung mga hindi nakasama sa top 40 ay si Bacoor, Dasmariñas, Iloilo Province, Leyte, Parañaque, Sarangani, Southern Leyte, Taal, Batangas, at Tuguegarao. So sila yung first batch of elimination mga kapolitika. So ang sabi ng ating mga netizen ay pwede pa daw itong isalba itong 10 ito basta makakuha sila ng maraming boto kasi merong wild card na tinatawag. At speaking of botohan ay marami nga ang mga nagrereklamo na bakit parang pera-pera na lang itong MUPH at katulad doon sa parang katulad na ito sa PBB. So yun yung mga reaksyon ng ating mga netizen. At hindi pa ito, except pa ito doon sa mga sponsors nila na sobrang dami rin, just like last year na talagang umulan ng mga commercials at ng mga ads yung kanilang finals. So kung kaya napakatagal matapos. So dito naman mga kapolitika ay kinat na nila yung top 40 dito sa Miss Universe Philippines 2026. So ang sabi daw dito is doon daw sa finals is kaunti na lang daw yung matitira. Okay, so instead na yung top 50 yung present doon sa finals is ikakat na ito doon sa finals sa May 2. So dito ay mula sa 50, top 40, top 30, and then top 20 yung last doon sa finals. So how delegates advance through each stage? Week 1, evening gown, voting period April 5 to 11. 20 delegates from Maya voting and 20 delegates via selection committee. So yun yung top 40 mga kapolitika. Yung top 30 naman, 15 delegates from Maya voting and 15 delegates via selection committee. Top 20, 10 delegates from Maya voting and 10 delegates via selection committee. So 50-50 yung selection ng mga representatives. Here's how the journey unfolds. Miss Universe Philippines 2026 introduces a refreshed format that allows more delegates to shine at every stage of the competition. Each week features a key segment giving fans more ways to follow the journey and support their favorites. From 50 delegates, the competition moves through the evening gown, closed-door interview, and swimsuit round. At every stage, delegates advance through a combination of Maya votes and the selection committee's evaluation, bringing us closer to the semifinalists who will take the spotlight on coronation night. So, at base naman doon mga kapolitika sa mga nag-comment ay bakit tila ba puro pera na lang at botohan yung mga nagaganap dito sa Miss Universe Philippines. At kahit hindi siya deserve doon sa spot na yun or sa ranking na yun ay pwedeng makapasok basta malaki yung ibabagsak ng kung sino man yung mag-sponsor sa kanya or kung meron siyang mga supporters. So sa tingin ko yung masasabi ko naman ay nakikisakay rin itong MUPH. Baka malaki rin yung kanilang gastos dahil nga crisis ngayon at nakikisakay sila doon sa mga international na grabe yung mga pabotohan, di ba? Just like doon sa mga previous na mga beauty pageants internationally ay grabe din yung hatak nila sa mga pabotohan. So ginaya nila ng Miss Universe Philippines yung kanilang sistema. Pero para sa akin naman isa na hindi ito ginawa ng MUPH dahil ngayon ay crisis nga at the fact na napakarami naman nilang mga sponsors at mga commercials. So bakit ba parang nagkukulang itong MUPH pagdating sa aspeto ng financial? Gayong napakarami namang mga sponsors nila. Okay, so ang sabi nila is palaisipan kung saan daw napupunta itong pondo ng MUPH. At isa pa, aside doon sa mga sponsors sila, yung bawat mga candidate is merong mga mga bayad nila, mga registration fee na nagkakahalaga ng 500,500K. So napakalaki nun mga kapolitika. So nagtataka ang mga netizen saan daw napupunta yung pondo ng MUPH. So wala rin tayong ideya mga kapolitika kung saan napupunta yung mga pondo na tinatanong ng ating mga netizen dito sa mundo ng social media. So yun po ang ating latest dito sa MUPH 2026 kung sino-sino yung mga natanggal na eliminate doon sa first cut ng kanilang competition. So again, meron pa po silang wild card na tinatawag. So kung nais nyong isalba yung candidate na yun, is pwede pa pong bumoto through Maya app. So ano mga kapolitikaan yung magreaksyon dito sa nanalo sa top 40 sa MUPH 2026? At kayo po ba ay pabor dito sa pagbotohan ng Miss Universe Philippines sa taong ito? Mag-comment down below at huwag kalimutang mag-like at mag-subscribe na rin kayo para updated kayo sa ating mga latest issue.
The Miss Universe Philippines organization has just released the top 40 delegates who survived the very first round of elimination of the entire competition. And trust, the emotions are running really high. But here they are. Take a good look. You can pause and you can see all their faces and names. Since the announcement came out, I've been getting a couple of messages wondering which one of the delegates didn't make it, unfortunately. And here they are. These are the 10 delegates who will not be moving on to the next round of Miss Universe Philippines 2026. But there is still some hope for them, so stay tuned for that. Seems like for some reason the new format of the competition has created a little bit of confusion amongst pageant fans, so the Miss Universe Philippines organization just released this graphic today which explains clearly how things work. So for example, we're here at the top 40. They tell us that 20 of the delegates were selected from the Maya voting. Another 20 delegates come from the selection committee. So yes, the organization has some power of decision when it comes to the placement, but also, as you can tell, the voting through Maya is very important to make sure that your delegates are still within the competition. And yes, girl, what I'm implying by this is don't get too comfortable, because as you can see, we are going right into the preliminary interviews week, and here 15 delegates will be selected through the Maya voting and 15 delegates will be selected through the committee, which means that out of the top 40, another 10 will get cut. Same thing will happen for the top 20 selection, where they will compete in the preliminary swimsuit round. Only 20 of them overall will move on, 10 of them through the Maya voting, and 10 of them via the selection committee. And yes, I know that is a lot of information to process, but I think that it all boils down to engagement and the support of the fans is very important this year. Does that mean that it is over for the delegates who got chopped out of the competition? And technically, yes, but also there is an opportunity for them to make a comeback as a wild card during finals. However, if I'm being honest, I'm not so sure yet how the wildcard system is going to work, so I'll do the research on that and I'll circle back to you. For now, let me know how do you feel about the top 40 delegates who are moving on to the next round of the preliminary competition. Are you happy? Did your bet make it? How do you feel? Talk to me. Come on now. Go in the comment section.